and cost me around 50p. What?
So hello everybody. Welcome to Late Night with Kettle Kitchen.
Hi.
Let go. I fell in love with a dancer. Going all this careful with your birthday girl. I like that girl. I'm in love with a dancer. In the champagne room until the sun comes up. Oh my God.
My apologies. I am so sorry, Blue.
Really?
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Don't pay attention to any of the intro for the first minute and 5 seconds. I'm just warning you now. Oh, too late. You already suffered through it. Well, I actually got it deleted, but it wasn't deleted until after I pushed the 13 other buttons I pushed along the way. Hi, friends.
Wow.
Thank you for coming.
It's Friday. It's all right.
It's Sunday morning for some of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
It has. It's been a very long week.
Let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. How's that sound?
Okay.
Miss Helena M is in with us. My Northern Garden USDA 9A UK is in with us. Thank you for coming in. Rena LaRue. Blue Self-Reliance. Watch out for her, guys. Nanny Tam. Second video went out. Great job.
Awesome. I'm going to have to look at those. Yep.
Miss Heather from Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. I hear that lady's kind of nice. You might want to get to know her.
Yeah.
You said that, not us. Hello, our urban homestead Annette. Good afternoon. Hot afternoon, I'm assuming. She's in Australia and it's summertime, so I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hello back there.
It's my wife, Patty.
Sorry.
Hi, Patty.
She came in and it was just about the conversation. Forgot I was doing the live, so
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, good.
She can join in.
yes. Oh, she will. Ask Blue. She'll tell you. She does when she needs to. Usually against me. So guess what Kettle Kitchen did just a little while ago?
What did you do?
Oh,
You dropped a kettle?
in my kitchen, yeah. Can you believe it? So I didn't even realize this until, was it Wednesday night, Blue? Wednesday night? Or no, it was last night. My 2-year anniversary was yesterday for being on YouTube as a content creator. And so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Even though I forgot about it.
You're like, oh, yay.
I was like, oh. Tonight we are up to 1522 subscribers.
Well done.
Yay. That's nice.
Congratulations.
Yep.
I was looking at my my views that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at 95,000 something views.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if that's where I should be or not.
Well, it's hard to gauge. Oh, go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, like, that's really amazing for views.
And that's at 9 months.
Yeah. I mean, like, my channel's been going for, this is its 6th year, and I'm not even up to 70,000 yet.
And mine, I've been, like I just said, 2 years, and I'm just sitting at 110,000 views. So,
yeah,
you know.
So I mean, like, it's this is a conversation that happens quite regularly between friends and I, is worrying about the numbers. And to be honest, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't even know
Really
like what
don't.
it's supposed to, like if it's good or not good or
Yeah.
I don't even know.
The whole thing with my channel that I've always said is as long as I help one person,
Yep.
it's worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, and if that one person happens to be my son in whatever time frame it is that wants one of my recipes that can't remember and I'm not here anymore, well, then he's got that to go and look at. You know, he's got that he can do, or if it's a skill that he needs or something like that, then I can still teach him.
Right. I think it's easier to hear and see sometimes, especially when it comes to a recipe, because when you sometimes read some of those recipes, you're like, what?
Yeah.
And it's
well, I was actually kind of that way in the beginning. I looked at a lot of recipes and I was like, yeah, that's confusing. I don't understand, or how, you know, here's the one that gets me the best is when you're trying to get something to the ball stage for candy and they say, just sit there until it does. It shouldn't take that long.
I've had it page before.
Yeah.
And not everything does it the same way. There's some things that are quick to it, and there's other things that stretch that time out, you know?
Yeah.
So anyways, but when I started watching
it depends on the heat, depends on the weather.
Right.
Depends on if you put too much water in with the sugar. You got to cool that off. You know, it can take forever.
The person who's doing it.
Yeah, and the person who's doing it.
The mood.
Yeah, it depends on whether, you know, you're being distracted. You might have to do it again.
Right.
Have we've been distracted before?
Oh, you know, my distraction's just gone to work. So that's a good thing.
I can do better with distractions. Like I work better with pressure. But if it's a child that I'm trying to show how to make it step by step, no. It's harder that way. Then I start forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
So,
but if I've got all the background noise and I'm not teaching a child who doesn't know anything, then I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
So Nanny Tam has 200 views.
Yay!
78 subscribers now. She's got her second video out. She's participated in a collaboration. She's on a roll. I can feel it. If you haven't already, go give her some love.
I got to make sure. I probably do, but I'm going to double make sure that I've got her.
I thought I was, and when I was talking to her on the phone the other day helping her with something, I realized I wasn't. So now I am.
Is it called Nanny Tam?
Yes. I will put her stuff.
But pop right up. So let's see. Yeah. I have it.
That's why.
I'm so sorry. You got a new
me too.
Got a new subscriber.
Yeah, me too. I'm now
Look
subscribed.
at that.
I thought I was. Rude.
Oh, so look at that.
That's one thing that YouTube tends to do a lot of, and it's very frustrating for new channels because, you know, if you've got subscribers that have they've subscribed to you, but they haven't watched anything for a while, they will unsubscribe that person.
Right.
Well, and I try to share some different people's video like content when it's like you're cooking something or you're teaching something, right? Yeah. I try to share as many people as I can on my community page. So
yeah, we've noticed.
You know, I want to be
grateful. Thank you,
helping everybody too. You know.
Yeah. It does. It's awesome.
Today, do we have a topic for tonight, or is it just?
No, it's, as BLOO would call it, just some civilized chitty chat.
Okay, so you want me to tell you about my Wally World event?
Hold on just a second. We'll come to that in a second. They responded, they just are not there. YouTube does that too, as far as the comments. I'll bring it up so everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where you go to put a comment in and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does do that a lot. I've had to go into the YouTube studio, into where the comments section, and look at the section where, and look at the filter that says I've not responded.
Right.
So, and sometimes they'll come up, but not always. And it's weird.
I hate it when you have a comment that you don't know how to respond, because it can be taken in a really odd, really creepy way, and you have to.
I love how she said that. Really odd, creepy way.
Really odd, yeah. Well, I did a hair cutting video with my son outside.
Oh, you were telling us about that.
Yeah. And I had to finally turn comments off because people were wanting appointments, and they were wanting me to get more children so they could see children getting their hair cut and washed and all this.
Of all things, it's hair cutting a kid's hair
outside on a farm.
Yeah.
And I was wearing turtleneck. I wasn't. But,
oh no!
But you couldn't see, there was nothing, in my opinion, that was ooh,
Wow.
But
nothing so clear as smoke, honey, is all I can say.
That video has I think 61,000 views.
What?
Yeah, and then I went and did a hair cutting video where I cut my own hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a couple hundred views.
Wow.
I don't know.
That is bizarre.
Well, we were just talking before.
A little bit creepy.
We were just talking, having a conversation, and I was just cutting his hair.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. We're up to 82 now.
Look at that. Woo, she's on her way.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. Cool. You got to do some shorts when you don't have a video come out. Do fun little shorts. I love doing the little shorts. Those are fun.
Yay.
Oh, 83 now.
83.
Wow. By the time she's done, she's going to have more than me.
If we keep pushing, we could have her do 100 by next week.
Ooh, we should. Why not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go over and I will share your channel and on my community page, and maybe that'll help get some. Maybe.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna have to disappear for a second.
Okay, disappear, walk away. It's okay.
Magic.
We love you. It's okay.
It's like magic. Oh.
You're funny.
But
so yes, you had a Walmart experience.
Should I wait for BLOO to come?
Oh yes, let's wait for her.
Because I'll have to repeat it. Probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was not fun.
So, how'd you like tailgate time?
That was cool.
I liked it. Yep.
I didn't join because I didn't find out about it until later on. But I do have a question that I keep thinking about that I wanted to ask you.
Oh, do tell. The screen is all yours.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
I was wondering how you found me.
You want to know how I found you? Actually, I had to think about it to make sure you were in that group. There was 5 channels. I just said, you know what? Because I'm running into the same problem. I need to get more people up for interviews. And I thought I need to go out and find other channels that would be happy to join us or, come along, or let's get to know the channel. So out of the 5, you were the only one who had cognitive semblance of what they were putting out there. And so I watched one video and then I watched another one, and I was like, I kind of like the way she talks. She's just straightforward about it, you know. So I put the request out to you to see if you'd be interested.
And then I didn't see it for a couple
You
of
didn't
days.
see it, but in doing that, I went back further, waiting for a response. I went back further and realized you were connected to Gail from Gail Southern Living, and I didn't know that at the time. So I thought,
well, it is kind of interesting because we are all not related, connected.
I was going to say, what?
We're all related, but
Well, at least by 6 degrees, but any more than that, it starts to get weird.
Well, and I can't remember how I found Gail. I don't know, but like I was, I've been with Garden State Gardener for a long time, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Garden State Gardener, isn't that
Joe?
Joe emailed me about the seed swap. He wants in.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Joe
very
has
cool
with MI Gardener for 10% off your purchase.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you go, I forget what you'd have to watch his video. I think Grow Big TV or Garden State Gardener, something like that, and you get 10% off of your MI Gardener purchase.
Okay.
There is a new channel he's just started, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Grow Big
TV, where he's doing interviews and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah.
It's like an educational where he interviews somebody who knows about soil or something. Right.
Yeah. So okay, and it's one. Me and BLOO actually had this conversation over the last few days. We've had this It's been a running conversation, but it keeps coming up. And then I think we talked a little bit about it on. No, we didn't today. I think maybe it was not last week, but the week before we talked about it. But anyway, this is really what for me, because there's a lot of people that think I started this community. Okay. I have never looked at it that way. I've always looked at it as we all have made this community what it is. That is from us 3 sitting up here. That's the people sitting in the chat. That's the people that come and watch us. That's the people that are involved in the whole process. Okay.
Yeah.
But the one thing I take, it's not so much take pride, but one thing I would like to see always be constant is that comment there. Yeah. And then the one that BLOO said as well, which I know, Heather, I've heard you say it before, but you may not have just said it. But, and I know I say it all the time, if you can help one person, that makes it all worth it. It really does.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. You know? When you're like, if you're not making content, it's a little bit different. But when you're making content and you keep putting things out there, videos after videos, and you're like, gosh, I don't know if I'm helping anybody. Do they need to know this information or not? And then you get that one comment, thank you so much. I didn't know this or something, you know, and it's like, yay, you know.
Yeah.
I help
it's a little win, isn't it? Every single time.
Yeah, it is. I've cried.
So I'm going to let you guys answer this with me as well, but I want to answer this in a literal sense because I think there's a theoretical sense to it as well. Your shorts can be, if I remember correctly, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds.
Well, it's no more than 1 minute.
I do 1 minute because you can play free music to it.
But that's what I was getting to, was that I think you can do it in increments of 15, 30, and 60.
Yeah, there's a little circle. I'll see if I can pull it up. Hold it up to the screen for anybody who doesn't know.
But to answer that question literally, Nanny Tam, it's a minute or less. Anything technically over a minute doesn't get the short clip on the bottom of it because it counts it as a regular video. Go ahead. Hold on. I'll bring you up. You got to tilt.
That?
Oh.
Right. Okay.
So you just
other side. Yep.
Click that little thing.
Click it if you would.
Hold on. I have to look at it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it goes for 60 seconds.
And then you would click
add sound.
The add sound. And you can pick the song that you would like if you want a song. You don't have to have a song.
Right. But do be warned, if you don't have music in there, anything you're saying in that clip will come through.
Yeah, I type in that bar YouTube free country music or YouTube free bird sounds or whatever you're looking for. YouTube hip hop, free hip hop or whatever it is you want. Or top hits or
reggae pole dancing music.
Yeah, why not? People like it.
Well, I'm sure people do. I'm not one of them, but you know.
80s music, everything. I kind of go over the place with the music I choose. And some of it, like this, I did a spider short and I was zooming in on this ugly spider and there was a song that I never heard before, and it was whack, 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 whack. I don't know, it was a hit. So they like the video.
Brilliant.
That sounds too much.
Spider.
But the problem is now, okay, here's where you got to kind of watch. You kind of got to watch sometimes. Let me put it that way.
Well, yeah, you don't want
you said whack, 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 and all I kept hearing was, isn't it whap or?
I don't know what it is, but it seems like I'm gonna whack that spider in my head.
BLOO, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about, and I ain't saying it because I'm being good.
Okay, so will you put it in private chat and I'll say it because I don't want to mislead anybody, but.
Yeah, you can and do educational shorts too. Sometimes I do the shorts on maybe a video that's coming out. So maybe I'll get more people to tune into the video. So far, it hasn't worked for me.
So just for clarification, Heather, that spider, was that music that was already pre-made that you found and you played it to the spider? Okay, look in private chat because that's what that song stands for, just so you know.
Oh.
It wasn't whack, it was whap. Just so you know. Okay, but
that's okay.
Okay, number one, it's okay, but number two, that's why you gotta watch sometimes what you do because you had no clue, I have to assume.
Yeah.
So
I don't. Yeah, I didn't.
That's cool, and you don't need to because it's like
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Nobody said anything. So.
Yeah.
Oops.
Nanny Pam has just said she doesn't like CapCut. Now, I've actually never heard of CapCut, which is a mobile software until Tony was discussing it with me.
Right. Which she uses that now because she doesn't have anything else. So.
Yeah. But I use one called Power Director when I do shorts and things on my phone. It's incredibly simple to use. I have paid for it. It is a couple of dollars a month, but you can use it for free as well. You'll just get a watermark on it, which at the end of the day really doesn't mean a lot. It's not. So,
And you might find that something different might be easier to use, more explanative to you, the process you're trying to go through. I mean,
So
you have a puzzled look on your face.
Yeah. So how are some channels not allowed to talk about or show certain things, but they're allowed to put on their channel free upload of said song?
Said
They
song.
don't have it monetized.
I'm just saying that shouldn't have been an option.
But okay, so here's where we struggle as content creators. We really struggle with this, okay? And I spend 3 times a week, barring any other videos or content going out from my channel, disputing copyright claims. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the music I use, at least in the lives that I do, as well as the videos I'm using and the collaborations I've been doing, have all been from me purchasing membership copyright licensing, if that makes any sense. So I use Canva. I used to use Filmora. I was getting away from it, and now I'm finding I might have to go back to it, but that's something we'll deal with. Point being, when you purchase those, you have the expectation that if I go look at audio and it's listed in that list, I should be able to use said audio.
Yeah.
And theoretically, you are.
Yeah.
For now.
The problem is YouTube uses an AI software program that goes through and picks up, oh, there's a song, there's got to be a copyright attached to it because this channel can't own it.
Mm.
So, and I'm not monetized. So just whether you're monetized or not, you get the copyright claim. Okay. I think if I was monetized and I continually went through this, I probably would have had a copyright strike by now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a claim, the difference between the two, the claim is saying somebody owns this and it's not you. So we need to either remove the music, mute the music, or replace the music, I think is another option.
Yeah.
Or that video needs to be shut down. Now, part of the copyright claim, typically for me, and it's always the same country, some territories are unable to view this. Well, it's always Russia all the time, most of it. Okay. Which I'm like, except now 0.03% of my subscriber or my viewers are from Russia all of a sudden.
Wow.
Mm.
Interesting.
They like me in the Rusky and they like me in Taiwan.
You got
Well, I
start
have
learning
to
the
admit,
language.
sorry.
She told me I need to start learning the language.
It's an interesting language to learn.
Yes. Isn't the Russian alphabet only 13 letters?
I think that's
No,
right.
it's a few more than that, but it's like it's almost hieroglyphic.
Yes.
Not
that
hieroglyphic, that's the wrong word for it, but they're very different to our letters.
Do answer me a question just out of curiosity, because I remember this coming up before when I was a kid, and I can't remember the answer, but I'm assuming I know the answer. If you were to take USSR and write it in Russian, it would be CCCP, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So when we've seen it as CCCP, it is just the spelling of USSR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which the kids won't understand because it doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist, but you and I know what we're talking about. So
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
Anybody pre 1990 probably has no clue what we're talking about.
True that.
That's me.
Anyone not? No, wait.
What are you trying to say?
Anybody post
I'm
1980?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, so this brings up another concern with the copyright information, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's happened to me before. Patty will be watching the show and I'll be recording. One of the kids will be playing a music in the bathroom and you can hear it through where I'm at in the kitchen. My son will be watching a video game or another YouTube channel, and this kind of thing happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do kind of have to watch it, or you can be like me, and I've decided to take the long road home. I will dispute every single one of those every single time.
I absolutely do that too.
Yeah. And another channel had said,
Absolutely
well,
do that.
don't you waste time doing it? I said, it takes me 15 seconds because I got the routine down now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing. Blop, 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 blop. Copy, paste the instant message I put in and type my name in and send it away. It's done.
Yeah.
And every one of them have been released. Every one of the copyright claims have been released. None of them have ever stuck. Because
and what's really weird, sorry.
No, just because I have legal right to the license for it. It's a paid membership. And so those that are copyright claiming are like, they don't even fight it. It's YouTube that's fighting it.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So I've actually got one, but it's not a strike. It's a notification.
Okay.
Right. And I've done everything that I had to do. And I disputed it and all of that kind of stuff because they didn't even have the correct artist's name on it.
Right.
Okay. So I was like, get your facts right. You're a bunch of idiots. Sort it out, you know.
Right.
But they kept that one. They decided they were going to keep that one where it was. It's not, like I said, it's not a strike. It doesn't go against me. It's just a notification, right? Don't have to take anything down. I had the same piece of music in the next video. Never got one.
Yeah. So follow up in what you're saying.
Are you taking the wee-wee?
Yeah. So following what you're saying, I'm going to play something. I want you guys to listen to it very carefully. I'll turn it off. It won't go the full amount of time. It's not from tonight. It's from my game night. But listen to it. Okay. Okay. Maybe that's not it. Hold on.
That's not it.
Wake me up before you go, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up.
Okay. Anybody that knows that song knows the original singers are not singing that song.
That's not Wham.
But every copyright claim comes in for Wham singing that song.
Yeah. Because it's a bot, because it's AI.
Yeah. That's how I know it's an AI bot, because it doesn't know the difference.
No.
So
it doesn't
again, but it goes right to what Blue just said. Know what you're talking about before you start opening your mouth, please.
Yeah.
And don't.
And I tell them that every single time because I know I'm talking to a bot, so I really don't care about their feelings.
What did you say, Heather?
I said, don't play songs on your shorts. That's something naughty. I guess that shows a wild side in some sort of way.
Well, the spider liked it, evidently. Anyways, sorry.
Remakes are allowed as long as they're copyright free, darling.
Yes.
Yeah, the sites that offer free music, you've got to be a little bit careful with those.
I agree with this, and it kind of goes along with what Heather said earlier. Why do I get in trouble, but yet somebody else can play? Here's the one that gets me the most. Why is it that these people can do impression videos of music or of movies or of TV shows? Because I know they're not spending the money on the copywriting. They got too many videos out there to be doing that.
Yeah. What are you talking about? People that are
reaction videos. So I'll give you an example. Okay. I seen a reaction video the other day of two guys, had never heard Phil Collins in the Air Tonight live performance. And they were doing a reaction video. Okay. Well, that's still up and it's still going, and they are in hundreds of thousands. So I have to assume they're monetized. Why are they still able to leave that video?
Because those particular reviews and stuff are demonetized.
But that's all their channel is, so it makes no sense.
They've got merch. They've got Patreon. They've got other forms of income.
Okay.
That's the point. That's why when you do your YouTube, you want to have different sources of income. You don't want to be relying on monetization, because at the end of the day, unless you've got 20, 30, 40,000 people following you with that amount of views on your videos, you're not going to be making much.
Right.
That's why people don't quit their jobs until they've got 100,000 followers.
Got it.
You know, you've got to have work. You've got to have other things.
Yeah, that's a lot of videos.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit a couple things. Okay, Nanny Tam's like karaoke videos.
Yeah.
Annette's having issue with family vloggers exploiting their children.
YouTube are actually cracking down a lot on that.
And Nanny Tam wants to know what the heck is Patreon anyway?
Okay, so Patreon is kind of like YouTube membership, where you pay a certain amount of money and the content per month, it's a subscription per month, and it can be on different levels.
Can I use the restroom real quick, please?
Well, yes, we don't want you in a puddle. Go.
Thank
okay. So no messes here, thank you. So it's kind of, you have it on different levels, and you can have a very low level where people just get to see, say, some of your content that it might be you put your videos out 24 hours early, unlisted, so that people only on Patreon can see them. Because if they're unlisted, you can't see the video without the link. Okay, yeah. So a lot of people do that. I personally give out downloadable recipe cards for all my videos that I put out with recipes on them. The guides that go with my lives on a Friday, they go out. People get to have those. I keep mine very, very low. I'm about to get my butt kicked from my course provider at this point for that. They want me to have a higher level structure as well, where people can actually pay for workshops and things like that. They get a workshop for having a higher rate level thing happening. So it's kind of like that, but it is more work and it is stuff that you have to put out there. So you want to make sure that if you are going to have a Patreon, that you can keep up with the extra work involved with it. Amanda Palmer, very famous musician, earns all her money from Patreon. She's an independent artist. She was married to Neil Gaiman, you know, but that is her main source of income, is her Patreon.
Right.
You know, yes, people buy her albums and stuff like that, but her main source of income is her Patreon.
Huh.
You know, I have 5 of you and I love you all. Can I just say?
Huh?
I have 5 Patreons.
Yeah, but didn't you just say I love you all?
Yes, and I love you all 5 of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot of more technology. I'm still trying to figure out all the YouTube stuff.
It's basically like a blog, but you can add things to it. Like you can add attachments to it so people can have downloadable content, or you could just write up, you know, just a blog post, or, you know, behind the scenes thing or whatever.
Right.
You know,
I didn't start watching YouTube until 2019, the end of 2019.
Well, Patreon's been around for a very, very long time, and it's not just been there for content creators. It's been there for artists. It's been there for, you know, fine artists. It's been there for, you know, musicians and all sorts of people that don't earn their money in a mainstream way, which is cool.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. I agree with that, Annette. I agree with you.
Right. And there's a lot of people that are in that spot. I mean, they really are. So, but I mean, you almost have to take a jump off the cliff per se and try something just to see if you can get it to work or not. You know?
Yeah.
You won't know unless you do it. So,
yeah.
You know, it's taken me years. It's taken me years to get my editing to where it is at this point. And at the moment, I'm pretty happy with it.
Right.
You know, I'm liking the way that I'm putting my videos out at the moment. It's a lot less stress for me. And the only other thing that I need to do this year is I need to get my spare GoPro cameras out, because I have 2 of them that I picked up secondhand.
Right.
And I'm going to set them up separately in different angles so I don't have to stop what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. I want to
So
do that. Who was that? There was one channel, I think it was one of your collabs, where they had the pictures showing them cooking, and then there was another one close up on the food. I don't know.
Tanya from Low Family Adventures. They do one over the stove and then one that's out as well.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
But it's additional editing though too. You got to remember that.
Yeah.
With the more cameras you got, the more you have to edit, because you're now editing 2 different angles the same video. See,
I would prefer to have the extra editing than have to stop and start when I'm cooking.
No, I get it. I'm just saying I don't want people to miss
between having to do it once or having to do it 2 or 3 times.
Right.
And by that time, I might have wasted ingredients, which we don't necessarily have.
Right.
So I would rather do the extra editing and do the splicing and than have to stop and start all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want people to be aware of it. Yes, that is an option. Yes, it is good. Yes, it does save you having to move everything around, but just realize it's more editing. But if you like doing editing, I don't mind doing it. I just got to quit being a procrastinator and have a better internet system.
Yeah. Exactly.
Welcome to Washington.
Well, you should try your dehydrator first. Maybe that'll ease you into it.
BLOO, I know we've done this before, so I have no
harm. Oh my God! No, because I was thinking it too.
I actually honestly thought about doing a video of showing all my dehydrated stuff.
And then challenging me.
And then, tagging you to it.
Lovely. Thank you.
It's all out of, love.
Yeah.
Love.
Love.
That's it.
The other thing I think, that it kind of goes along with it too. And this can be a struggle for people. It's not as much of a struggle as editing stuff, but doing a proper thumbnail. And I don't mean you have to go all out and get all gaudy and do all this, but don't just let your video be the thumbnail. I think it comes across as kind of tacky to me, if that makes any sense.
Some do, some don't. It depends.
Okay.
I kind of know how to do the thumbnails a little bit, but I got to practice more with, I know how to switch my options and kind of.
That's your fault right there. That comment.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Maybe we could all make
in there faster than I did.
That's it. Well, I'll make a video. Hashtag Tony Hydrator now.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the time I get a hashtag Tony, you have to make okra.
Why?
Because that'd be a challenge I'd never accept.
Why? You don't have to eat it?
No, I don't even want to smell it.
Oh.
It's got no smell. What's the matter with you? It smells like a plant.
But you can do it
it's got that generic.
I'm making just for you
all.
It kind of reminds me of when they said, "Oh, I make venison totally different. It'll taste totally different. You'll never know the difference." No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, you find this funny, do you?
He'll be singing a different tune because he'll be.
Oh gosh, that's just annoying me.
Did she go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
oh.
She had to go to the bathroom all of a sudden.
Hey, Will, you what?
I will what?
You can use those fancy napkins.
Yeah.
I'll use fancy napkins, but it ain't going to be on okra.
Yeah.
Why do all the plants come to the yard?
Ah.
To watch Oprah Winfrey.
That's not my garden. That's not my garden.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, don't worry about
Annette, that is not what I meant by that. You're learning editing and how to put videos together. That's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about people that have done this for a couple of years and they're still just letting their video be their thumbnail. That's the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm
Yeah, but-
still a baby.
You're in diapers. YouTube diapers.
I'm only in, 9 months.
Well, in dog years, that makes you almost 7.
Oh, wow.
Yippee-oh, yippee-yay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
You're right. Thank
My
you.
turn? Okay.
Stop.
We're all coughing.
Blue, just like last time, Blue gave me the internet virus.
Yeah. Except it's a bacterial infection, not a virus. So, not my problem.
It's on your internet.
Wow.
Not my problem. Not a virus.
I think I know that Gail at Gail Southern Living has a few videos on helping you on YouTube.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
So if you haven't been over there, go check out her videos because she's got a few of them that might help you with some things, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And worst case scenario, I mean, it's like we all have said before. You need help, reach out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask
And
me,
there's plenty of channels out there that do
Right.
a lot of this YouTube help stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I know a little bit, but
yeah. One of the ones that I watch is vidIQ. They've got a lot of really good information. Also TubeBuddy, which
somebody
he thanks out. You can go off some people,
I heard about that. Oh yeah, you can get like the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I asked her because she was getting these numbers of reviews and posting them on her community page, and she uses that vidIQ thing.
vidIQ, actually, if you're signed up correctly, they will email you the milestones picture in your email.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you can download it and then you can use it to promote your channel.
I was thinking about the summer of doing like a like a weekly garden tour or maybe a bi-weekly garden tour and doing it as a premiere.
Yeah, why not?
A lot of people take premieres and they follow what the guidelines are, which most guidelines nowadays say that you shouldn't do a premiere unless the video is 20 minutes or long. It shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. I think premiere is the best thing to do because you can put your video out and you can interact with your people because it goes into live chat. And you're there,
Yeah, I was thinking because then that way if they have a question that you would typically maybe forget to comment, or you only want to comment a small thing and not all the things that you have questions about.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It's worth a try.
Yeah.
I mean, my video is only about 7 minutes long this week. That's coming out on Tuesday.
I've been
But I'll put it on as a premiere. I don't care.
You're right. Or you could be like me yesterday, putting a video out that was 9 and 8 and 6 and 5 minutes long.
Whatever you've got. If it's
that's what I did. Unfortunately, I chopped the last part of it off.
Yeah, that last one that you did, you had a few problems a few times.
Nanny
It
Tam
still
just
has crappy sound on it. Sorry, go ahead.
Nanny Tam's just asking about the community tab. Now, her channel, she's had her channel for quite some time before the new rules came out about everyone just getting one with a new channel. Right? So once you get to your 500 subscribers, you will get your community tab, darling.
I got mine before that.
Yeah, because you started your channel after the new rules came out.
The rules changed over.
Oh.
The rules changed over, and then everybody just got one from the beginning if you had a new YouTube channel.
I know it took a while before it would work, though. Like, I didn't have it. I can't remember at what point I was allowed to use it.
Yeah. But they've made it so it's a lot easier.
Just within the last 6 months, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, they dropped it down to 200 and then they dropped it down to 0. So, you know, it's like, well, hang on a second. Some of us have been at this a while and you just put us in a position of not having it. And they won't actually grandfather that either.
Right.
So if you started your channel way back, they will make you wait until you've got those things, even if you've had your channel as a watcher and that kind of thing, and then decide to put some videos on it. So they won't grandfather it. So yeah, if you've had it past the time when they dropped it to 200 and then dropped it to whoever got a YouTube channel, then you're going to have to wait until you got 500 subscribers, as I did.
So this is something I'd like to touch on just for a moment. I'm not wanting to linger on these for too long, but I'm going to concur you need to be consistent. What I will not concur with is that you're screwing your algorithm up.
No.
Because I'm a firm believer, based on how my channel has moved forward, you create your own algorithm.
Yeah.
So if you become consistent, you've created your own algorithm. And when that starts to happen, then I would then make sure you're trying to stay consistent with whatever that established guideline is.
Well, and that's what I was looking at, the times that I mostly get viewed at for my channel. And I was on Tuber Chat and I was asking about that. And he said, okay, so like if your viewers are watching you, like for instance, like mine is like 6 a.m. to whatever. And he said an hour or two before the 6 a.m. basically, you want to post your video. So you
because you want that in there, so when that time comes around, it's already in the flow. That's
right. So I've been testing that, and I've been doing it on the days where I have high traffic viewers. And I don't know. Yeah. Well, I feel like December and January's views are small. Like
they are though.
They are, yeah.
They are. That's why people put so many out during December.
Yeah. So
because the views are lower.
The way it especially if you're going to maintain in the homesteading community, one of the things to remember is just what she said. The end of December till about the middle of February, things are slow as far as people watching.
Yeah.
Okay. From February to roughly April, beginning of May, you're great. From May to end of July, you die off again, because then now all your homesteading communities are getting their crops in, their gardens in, planting, picking, harvesting, whatever. They don't have much time to sit and watch videos. Okay.
No.
Then you come back in end of September, beginning of October, it starts to pick back up as far as views go. That is a general. I'm not saying exact or anything, but that's.
I mean, you're always going to have diehard people that are always going to be there no matter what.
Right.
Okay. That's why you consistently get a certain amount of views, because that average view that you normally get, they're your diehard people. You know.
And even some of your diehard people will die off, but they'll come back.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot of the people for December and January that were commenting continuously now are more random.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
But
and
see,
even my
December,
wife,
everybody's too busy.
mhm.
Everybody's too busy.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
holidays.
absolutely. They've got their own lives to live. January,
Yeah.
everyone's trying to catch up and get kids back to school.
Yeah.
They're trying to get back into the swing of the new year. They're trying to do all of the things, you know. So and a lot of people over here are working extra hours because they've got a 7-week month for their pays. So they need to make up as much money as possible to get that extra pay in.
Mm-hmm. So one thing go ahead.
I was just kind of figuring if I stay consistent with the schedule I make myself, maybe during the times that the others are slowing down with getting videos out, maybe then people will be watching mine more.
It just depends on what they're doing in their situation, really. I mean,
well, yeah.
I don't think I would hate for you to put all your efforts into that. I would test that out, see how it does work. If you do see that you are getting views out of it, then by all means continue what you're doing. Yeah,
that's what I'm kind of watching and seeing.
Yep.
Right now,
at the moment,
things.
At the moment, I'm going through a lot of old footage that I've filmed over the last couple of years that I didn't realize I hadn't actually put out yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's
so
always
I've got all of this footage that I'm just popping videos out at the moment. But it also means that I can get all that editing done, that I can have a certain amount of videos ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And instead of putting them out every single day, which I could do, I'd be out of content in a month if I did that.
Yeah, just
but now I have a bunch of videos that if I put one out a week consistently on a specific day, people will know there's a new video coming out on a Tuesday, you know, because I just want to be different. Because Tuesday, you know, it doesn't matter if I put out another video during that time, but I go live on a Friday, video will come out on a Tuesday. If I'm doing a collaboration, that'll come out whenever it comes out. You know, if I start a series, that'll come out whenever it comes out. But those I have consistently. So no matter if I'm ill, I just have to hit a button because they're already uploaded.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just release it, you know, schedule them off. Because once I have my surgery, it could take anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 months for me to recover.
Mm-hmm.
I may not be able to do anything in that time at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
But at least then I'm covered because I've got all of this done.
Yeah, that's good.
You know?
Yep.
That's smart.
So one last topic we'll hit and then we'll call it a night is Annette had said this earlier. She's noticed that she gets more views participating in collaborations. That is a natural thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Annie's, but me and Nanny Tam had the same conversation. I said, when you have a channel that's subscriber numbers that low and all of a sudden you're into a collaboration, you will grow theoretically if you do one and then do another, you know, because then people are going to start going to your channel and your views will go up and your subscribers will increase.
Yeah.
Collaborations are a great thing to do to increase that volume. Okay. But don't do collaborate. My opinion, again, anybody can have a different opinion to it. Don't do it for the wrong reason. Don't do it just because of that. Make sure you're doing it because you either like the people you're doing it with, it's something that interests you, or you really, really are good at whatever X, Y, and Z is. Now, that doesn't mean it has to be perfect. I don't mean good that way. I mean good at you like doing that type of thing. Okay.
Right.
Because you'll find yourself getting bored with them after a while if you continually do collabs just because you're trying to make your numbers grow.
Yeah. I mean, it's great to have extra content.
Right.
And they give you an idea and a bit of a push to do something a little bit different.
Right.
You know, and that's fantastic. And it brings you the possibility of opening you up to a completely different community, which is cool.
Yep.
Great. That's not a problem. But if you do too many of them, you can get burnt out.
Yes.
Because it's not your general content. It's not what you normally do.
No.
And even if it is something that you work into what you normally do, which every one of us tries to do, it can be hard because it can be too much.
Especially if you're like me, if you just me as an example, if you have 3 lives a week, plus say I put 2 videos out, now I got to throw a collaboration in there on top of it once a month. Burnout's going to hit very fast.
Very fast.
Okay. Well, on one of those, whether it's the lives, the videos, or the collaborations.
Yeah.
Okay. It is stressful being out on a deadline, but it's part of the collaboration thing. The other thing I would recommend, and this is just two pits of information. I don't even know what a pit is, but that's okay. Besides what's under your arm in a cherry. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. My 2 pieces of information would be, number 1, if you commit to it, do your darndest to stay to it. Okay.
Yes.
Life happens, emergency happens. That's not what I'm talking about. But if you become overwhelmed, then maybe you need to reconsider whether doing collaborations really is the thing you should be doing, or get yourself in a better routine to where you can allow yourself to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I have an upcoming collaboration that I have coming.
Oh, do you now?
I do, but I've had planned exactly what I want to do. So,
would you like to talk about said collaboration by chance?
Yes.
Okay.
It's something to do with a certain
Valentine's
Day. Yeah, and there's been 2 videos out so far, right? Ryan and
Miss Christine put one out.
Yeah, and I'm sharing those on my community page too. But
that's awesome.
I think it's fun. I like it. It's interesting. I like seeing everybody's different views on what they think would be fitting for it.
Well, do you know what the 2 items are? The 2 videos that have been done
for Ryan's?
Well, Ryan won and Christine for the other.
That's it.
Ryan's is, well, he calls it chicken and a biscuit. That's a cracker to us.
Yeah, but he did a good job on.
He did an awesome job. I'm not knocking his video or his content.
His cousin, I was like,
Cletus?
That's the first time I saw that.
You've never seen Cletus before, huh?
No.
Oh, yeah, he's interesting.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And then his little daughter helps out. That is so wonderful.
So cute.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Yes,
now, I'm going to let everybody.
I might happen to be in that one too.
You might?
I might happen to be in that one.
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, I think I am.
Email that came out. I do believe I saw your name on it.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Anybody, there's a couple that are in here. If anybody in here is a collaborator, there was a change to one of the dates. If the 2 that have already put their video out,
it's in the email.
It's in the email. Go through and will you please update your description box to reflect the change so the dates are correct. Anyways, we've talked about this somewhat, but I really got to talk about this again. When Ryan hit me with this collaboration, I was like, I am not doing a heart collab with another dude. I am not doing it. Okay. I am not setting myself up for whatever Jesse can come up with or anybody else for that matter. Okay. I said, I'll do it if you got to get a chick in there with us. That's the way I said it to him exactly. And he's like, I know the perfect chick. Lo and behold, Monica Bland is with us in this collaboration.
Yay!
Cool. So
that's brilliant.
Yes, I loved it. It was good. Anyways, I think it's a great idea. And I think, not just, and he even said it too, don't think of it as just sweet stuff. Sweet, savory, mixed, whatever it is, it's just got to be baked. So
yeah, I'm making a cake.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Secret.
10 different types of chocolate on it.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait for this. I gotta look. When's your day?
27th. Yeah. 10 different types of chocolate on it. Mm-hmm.
Mine, I will tell you, has a baked item, a chocolate item, and a brown substance that usually goes with a salt of some sort.
Poop? Oh.
Yep. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Ah. Mine'll have something sprinkled on it.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
Right?
I know. I get very excited about this. This is a cake that I absolutely love making. I absolutely love making it. I only make it on very, very special event days now.
Yep.
And I haven't made it in about 3 years.
I was considering making my cream cheese apricot danishes, but I backed out in my head.
You should make cheesecake.
No, Christine did that already.
Oh.
Mm. See, this is the other thing about collaborations. If you are not sure about, what you can upload and download and what have you, don't leave it to the last minute. Don't. Because absolutely, probably 7 times out of 10, you're going to end up with some kind of difficulty.
Yes.
It'll be an internet issue. It'll be a technical issue. You'll lose half your footage.
Yeah.
You'll have to do it all over again. You have to leave yourself time. If you are going to be doing collaborations, you need to be on it.
Yeah.
The reason I ask to be put at the end of the month is because my payday doesn't come until the first week of the month. So then I can go and buy the ingredients that I was going to use to do those, if I need to do that, or anything special for it. But it also means that I have that, and I aim to do my video in the first or second week of the month, so that I'm at least 2 weeks ahead of myself, so I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
But if you're already in a collaboration, you would have known the month before. You will have known the month before. So it's always a good idea to get that video made as soon as possible, upload it, get it scheduled. Have it as an unlisted video and put it up when you're ready. Or even have a private one.
Scheduled. Say it again.
Schedule.
Schedule.
You said scheduled.
Schedule. Yeah, schedule.
I like it.
Schedule. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to work, so let's try. Okay.
Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Had to be a part of it too. I do that.
What's this
I do that at the stores too. Somebody would be like, "Hi, so and so," and I'm like, "Hey, so and so." No, I don't know you, but okay.
Okay. Can you guys mute yourselves for a second?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. So what you could do if you don't have a food processor, I've done it many times. I just get a Ziploc bag and get my handy dandy, what is it called? What is it called? Cool. I refrigerate. Oh my gosh. The last.
Oh my word.
Oh my word.
Oh, that is funny. I felt so sorry for her when I seen that. I was like, no.
I would lose my ever-loving mind. I'm not gonna lie if I'd lost the gate.
What?
Oh my goodness! At least she showed it though.
She
Yeah.
loves showing those. She does.
It took her 2 days to make it. Jeez, yeah, I'd cry.
Now is that one that already came out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's how
how
one came out.
I gotta look back. I'm like,
So
what?
so Ryan was yesterday, and then Christine's today.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's always a good idea to watch all the way to the end of a video because you never know what you're going to find. And a lot of us do things like little Easter eggs like that with bloopers in it.
Yep.
You know, I mean, some of us do. Some of us just don't make mistakes.
Plop, plop. Plop,
Yeah,
plop,
some of us
plop.
wouldn't be any three of us sitting on this panel that don't ever make mistakes, right?
Oh,
Missy?
no.
Yeah, there's some shady people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned about that.
Oh,
yeah, bloopers do make viewers comfortable. They do.
They do.
They do. You know, but I think there's enough silliness in my videos that people know that I don't make that much of a seriousness about everything.
There you go. That would have been a break your cake bake.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Linda's in the house with sapphire diamonds and pearls.
Yes. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
And I was just getting ready to leave, so I'm glad I hung around long enough for her to hop in.
Say hello.
Awesome.
Anything else we want to discuss? I can tell you Pies of March is coming back, so we're getting ready to put that information out.
What's that?
Pies of March.
Pies of March.
Oh.
Pie Day 3.14 is in March, and so we have the Pies of March. Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, that's
okay.
the 14th.
Huh?
It's the 14th of March,
I
right?
believe it is. Yes.
Yeah.
And then, so Leanne's the one that came up with the idea. Me and Leanne host that one together, co-host it, and I fell on right away the Pies of March being Pie Day in March. You know, she's like, no, I want to play on the phrase the Ides of March. We're gonna call it the Pies of March, and I'm like, okay, works for me.
Okay.
So,
what's February? Or I mean,
Valentine's Day and my birthday.
March.
Ooh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were gonna do typing up the list of the collabs for each month.
I'm still trying to finalize that list. There's a lot. A matter of fact, Gail was sending me a list over to help with that too, because she's got a lot. So
yeah.
And somebody, you know, you all think I'm the one that does collaborations. Go look at that lady over there.
I know I need to make some new videos. I have one about making hot or cold drinks. I did hot or cold holiday drinks, and then I'm going to change it to just hot or cold drinks where you could save money or have something healthier or just make it at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it would be fun because you can do winter, spring, summer, fall.
Right. Is it adult, non-adult, kid? I mean, is it whatever?
Whatever.
Oh, so I could do my. I could do my caramel apple pie moonshine.
Yeah, why not?
Slushies.
Why not? Because there's people on. There's somebody might like something. You know, why not?
I was like, I could throw bananas and pomegranates in the middle of that, and you would have said yes.
Yeah, and I started one with Gail where it was called old fashioned ways, like so where you would, and I actually sewed myself a bonnet and an old fashioned apron.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
where like you do things like the old ways, like grandma did, or even like I didn't see none of that for personally, but if you've learned it or learn it and do a video on, I don't know, making a pie or sewing a pillow or anything, building a fire.
What about hemming?
That sounds awesome.
What about hemming?
I want
my
in on
knickers?
that one. I'd love to do that one.
You can do that too.
Okay, thank you.
I would love to do that.
Moonshine, yes. I'm going to teach you how to make a still today.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the back.
Okay. We don't get quite that involved, but
yeah.
I even put my boots on, my western boots on, with my homestead outfit on, like I was getting ready for the day.
Wow. That is very cool. That is very, very cool.
And it hasn't done great, but I need to update it, I suppose.
Mm.
So.
Wow.
And when are you doing that?
We started that several months ago. So it's like a continuous thing where you can add, like if you're like, say, mixing cake mix, an easy cake mix that you can use ingredients out of your house, whatever it is. So it's kind of like an ongoing thing.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I just thought that way people could share, how to make or how to do things without having electronic gadgets and stuff like that kind of thing.
Right.
That is so my bag.
That is
so my bag.
That's her jam.
Yeah, you don't have to dress old fashioned. It's just I just thought it would be fun to. I don't know what a guy would wear. What would a guy wear?
Fashion hasn't really changed a lot for men.
Like Little House or
Perry. Occasionally there's been a change of front flap and back flap on men's trousers and the size of hats, but apart from that, not a lot's changed really.
Oh, when they came out with long leg briefs, that was a change in fashion. Okay.
Yeah, underwear shrunk quite a bit.
Well, that's about all that changes in men's clothing. I mean, that's the honesty of it. Now, I mean, unless I'm, purchasing down on Rodeo Drive, I mean, that'd be a whole different conversation.
Yeah, and if you go into like Fashion Week or something like that, that's a completely just what in the world is going on. Right. But,
men's clothes were Levi Strauss, where he used canvas.
Yeah, but that was
developed it into the blue jeans.
Yes, and they don't wear them like they used to anymore. They're out there, but not like they used to.
So you need to get yourself a pair of pants that don't have a waist, and you're going to get a rope and tie it around your waist for the belt.
Because you can't afford
to. Sorry, she's giving me a headache. I can't keep up with it.
Oh yeah. That would be really funny. Get yourself a potato sack and cut some holes.
I'm good. No, I'm okay. I'm good.
Oh, come on.
I'm good.
Put a little straw.
No. I'd be Mr. Olsen. Harriet.
I bet you I could get Ryan to do it.
Oh, I know you could get Ryan and Cletus to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
You're going to get Cletus.
Has Cletus met Jan's?
I was just thinking about the same thing.
What, Luce Foster?
I've known Jan
Cletus and Leaky Foster.
Yeah.
Is it Leaky? No, it's Drippy. No, is it Leaky? It is
it's
Luce
the Luce Faucet.
Luce Faucet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I tried to jump in and do a thing where I was mating Luce Faucet, and I called myself the Drippy Pipe, and I was done. I couldn't do it no more after that. I've embarrassed myself. I'm not doing that one no more. We're moving on.
Yeah, it was a little too much.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna call it a night, guys. Thank you for coming in.
This Friday late night.
Oh, late night on Friday night. Yes.
Well, some of us are just getting up, so
Well, yeah, and some of us are getting ready to go to bed, sister.
Well, that's you. That's
Already?
your problem. I've already been there.
It's only 9:20.
Oh, it
You
feels
go to bed?
later. No, it feels like it's an hour and a half later.
Some nights it does.
Yes. All right. You guys have a great week. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody in chat. Appreciate it
Yeah, thank you.
wholeheartedly. Thank you for modding. And we'll be here next week. So
Everybody have a great weekend.
yes.
Have fun.
Bye.